Hello, I'm Farin Israeli, and I'm a very dedicated yoga student and passionate about how the practices of yoga are really incredible tools for physical, emotional, and mental health and well-being. And I'm really happy to be in conversation with Nicole Marcia, a dear friend and colleague. Nicole, how would you describe the work you do?
Hi, Farah. It's so great to be here. I would describe the work that I do as I'm a yoga therapist, and I specialize in supporting folks who are working through the experiences of trauma, addiction, and mental illness here in Vancouver, in the unceded territories of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh First Nations people.
Validation strikes me as such a powerful form of love, in the sense of like really acknowledging acknowledging a person in a very deep and felt way.
Mhm. Yeah, and that's that big piece of that relational aspect of healing, like to be seen, to be accepted, to be validated, to be loved. That's where repair of broken trust, lack of agency, broken sense of safety, that's where that stuff gets repaired.
This retreat that we're collaborating on and partnering with, that's coming up in April, is there any piece of it that's really exciting or interesting to you?
There's a lot about it that's really exciting and interesting for me. One is the opportunity to be able to co-facilitate it with you and Corinne. I'm really excited about that. I'm also really excited about the idea of being able to bring these practices and this information out into nature, and to bring our participants, our first responders, public safety personnel, educators, our frontline workers into nature to explore this work. To me, it feels like our offering. And I'm really looking forward to these people in particular having an opportunity to feel understood, to learn and gain a little bit more insight into what they might be experiencing, and also to have a chance to come down, to relax, to be cared for, to be cooked for. So I'm excited about a lot of pieces of it, actually.
I'm equally excited, especially about, there's so many people in our society that allow it to function on a day-to-day basis, whether it's in a hospital or in a school or on the streets. And for me, I'm excited about the possibility to create a container and a space where people can be on the receiving end. So it's
Yeah.
yeah, it's really exciting. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, and my hope is that, in exploring this work with first responders, that we're able to, and frontline workers, that we're able to impart not just some information that may support a daily practice, but also some really practical, on the spot, on the job, here's a way to ground, here's a way to use your breath, some really, really practical tools that they can take away with them, to support them in the very important work that they're doing, you know, on the spot. And then perhaps, if people are interested in engaging in, more involved sort of daily practices, that we're giving them the tools to support their long-term resilience in that way too. And I wanted to share something quite
Mhm.
exciting with you. I just wanted to let you know that one of the folks that's registered into the retreat is a first responder who was in a 10-week trauma day treatment program with me many years ago, who ultimately went on to take their own teacher training. And is very, very, very involved in the physical practice. And I haven't spoken with them very much about the other aspects of practice that they've been exploring, but they're with us. So I'm very excited about that. And for me, that's also emblematic of the power of this work, that,
Yes.
people explore it and it can be really life-changing.
Yes, absolutely. It certainly has been life-changing for me, and I've witnessed and seen how life-changing it can be for so many people that I've encountered. It's been really insightful and wonderful to be in conversation with you. I'm really looking forward to this retreat coming up soon. And thank you so much, Nicole, for your time.
Thank you, Farah. I'm really excited too.